Happy Monday, everyone. We're kicking off a new week. It's February 24th, 2025. Welcome back to the House Witch Tarot. Just going to see kind of what's going on. How are we coming out of this weekend? How are we going into the rest of the week? I hope you guys got to relax and take care of things that you needed to over the last few days without worry or stress or anything extra added onto your plate. And hopefully this week will bring better news for everyone, that things are just forward motion, without any more concerns or stress. I say that as someone with all of that going on, both personally, the real world, all of the things. So I'm sure a lot of people are feeling that energy too. So let's give this final kind of shuffle through and see what's going on, okay? Ooh, okay. The Devil card. So this card is not as nefarious as people think it initially is, right? When you take it from this pseudo-Christian idea is it's evil, but that's not really what's happening here in the Devil card, right? The Devil on its own, I feel like in this regard, is really about being shackled to material things, right? You have the two figures, a man and a woman, both in chains, kind of, both being held by the devil, so to speak. But I think too many people are focused on what is it that they don't have instead of what they do have. And that's keeping you bound. That's preventing you from moving forward. That's preventing you, excuse me, from seeing all the good that's already in your life, right? It's so easy for us to want to find an external source to blame for all of our problems. And in some regards, that might be true. Something may have happened that is completely out of your hands, that you have no control over, that if you did, things would be so much different, but that's not the hand that you were dealt, right? So what are you doing with your situation? How are you finding the good in it? And some days that's really hard to do. But if you only focus on the bad, if you only focus on the material things, if you only focus on what you're tied to, what you're forced to be around, then you're never going to really break out of those chains. This is what I'm feeling today is self-infliction, right? That you're reliving a situation over and over and over because you can't stop thinking about it. And when you can't stop thinking about it, to you, it's still very real. That's just the way that psychology works, quite honestly. Our brains can't interpret things as being fake, right? So even when you're reading a book or watching a movie or you're an actual actor, you're experiencing those things and your brain does think that they are real. And so that's why we have emotional and physical reactions to different stories and stuff. So when you're constantly reliving a story, to you, it's still happening in real time, even if it was months ago, years ago, whatever. So my recommendation for everyone today is to maybe take stock of what it is that you really have in your life that's positive. If it's just one thing, right? I have a roof over my head. Even if you're worried about how you're paying rent in 6 days, no, I have a roof over my head. I am so grateful to have a bed to sleep in tonight, right? Just something that basic could really turn your mentality around, can turn your day around. Yeah, so I hope that you guys don't get bogged down by that, because there is change that you are capable of, change that you can make happen. You just gotta take time for yourself to do that, and things will start to change pretty quickly. So I hope that resonated with you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.